Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another BC video. We are here with a very special treat for y'all. Over this past 4 months, 5 months, we've been enjoying some football. And I feel like this season has been one of the most hilarious, most jam-packed with hilarity, stupidness, and downright moronic things that we've ever seen in a long time. I feel like this season has been like the king of stupid ass shit. So much so that I want to make sure we get all of it in this video. So let's get right into it. The very first thing and the very first team I want to talk about is the niggas with that star on their helmet. Because I mean, this is the first stupidity of the season, and of course it has to go to the. I mean, it was really the second, but the first one is the first one for real. The first thing the Cowboys decided to do was this dumbass shit. And then what makes it funnier is that they wanted to come back and say, and by they I mean Jerry Jones, because that needs to be said that he was when we said this. We need to stop the run. That's why we got rid of Micah. The players that we got from Micah can stop the run. You know what the Cowboys proceeded to do? They proceeded to put up the 31st worst defense in the league. 31st. Like, for clarification, it was like a 500 yards of total offense for each and every team that played them each and every week. They let the Russell Wilson led Giants put up like 400 yards on them. And then you know what makes it even funnier? They did this bullshit. They tied with the niggas they traded Micah to. And they were wasting funnier than that, guys. They were eliminated from the playoffs by like week 12. By week 12, they were already done. They didn't even make the playoffs. They weren't even in the runnings for the playoffs by the end of it. They were way gone. You know who wasn't? The Packers. If there was one word to describe the season of the Dallas Cowboys, pretty much every season, fucking moronic. Moronic. They don't know what they're doing over there. And in fact, the only reason that they are America's team is because they provide the most entertainment, because they're fucking stupid. They're comedy over there. Can we take a look at the Trayvon Diggs arc? Let's talk about that too. Just while we're on the topic of Cowboys. This man has had that CJ Stroud arc. We gonna get to that nigga. Don't trust and believe we gonna get to that nigga. But boy howdy, him and CJ Stroud was on the same career trajectory. Had a spectacular rookie season and fell off since. Super hard. Literally turning into like one of the worst quarterbacks / cornerbacks in the leagues. In the league. But we're giving them the grace because they're of the previous awards. But them niggas have been playing like some hot ass. Trayvon Diggs started off playing garbage. He got hurt. Then he mysteriously falls down his stairs at home or something like that, or whatever the fuck. Some mysterious at-home injury that puts him out further. There is mad dissension between him and Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones traded away Micah Parsons, and I'm assuming that Trayvon Diggs don't got the pull he thought he did. And then to make it funnier, he got cut. And guess who picked him up? The Packers. Now this is a whole other thing. But then what's funnier is the Packers got bounced out by the Bears, and then they cut Trayvon Diggs. So what the hell, bro? Trayvon Diggs, what you gonna do, bro? It's time, brother. Whatever team pick you up, you gotta prove something there, or you about to be out this league soon. Like by next year, if you're getting cut like that, oh yeah, but it's time for you. Oh yeah, it's time. It's time for us to have some tough, hard decisions. You know, and I hate to be that guy because he was nice, but over the past couple of years, he has not been nice. And we knew this was coming. If you watched that season, his great season, we knew this was coming because he got burned a lot. But the problem, but he made up for it by all those picks. But when those picks stopped coming in, he was still getting burned. So we're gonna move on from niggas with the star, because I mean, quite frankly, everybody's heard enough about the niggas with the star. Vikings. Oh my God, the Vikings. The Vikings, man. I'm gonna show y'all one picture that's gonna haunt y'all lives that's gonna haunt y'all for the rest of y'all lives. Look at this shit. I know. That's not even what you're thinking of. How did you let that nigga walk out your building? How? How? Why would you do that? You couldn't give him another year after just getting you 14 wins? Do you know how many quarterbacks have gotten 14 wins? You don't see that very often, Vikings. You don't see 14 win teams that often. Let's be real. We might see a few more now there's more games, but you don't see 14 win. Do you see 14 win teams this year? How many 14 win teams do you see this year? So why did you let a quarterback that got you to 14 wins walk out your door? You could be like, Sam Darnold didn't fall all together in the playoffs. He was doing some bullshit. Did y'all even make the playoffs this season? Were y'all even close? Was y'all offense even the smidgen, the smallest bit the same? No. You know what the Seahawks had for the first time ever? You know what the Seahawks had for the first time ever? Do you all want to know what the Seahawks had for the first time ever? A top 3 defense and a top 3 offense. You know what the Vikings didn't have? Let this be listened to any and all other teams. I don't give a damn who it is. If a quarterback is able to lead you to 14 wins in his first season starting, give him at least another year. At least. And you were getting him for the low. That's what makes it bad. You were getting him for the low. Moving on. Bro, this. Let's talk about this. I mean, easily some of the worst quarterback play I've seen all year. Easily some of the worst quarterbacks play I've seen ever. That man might have played 2 quarters of good football, maybe. He played some good football on in that Lions game. That's the only game I can remember him playing super well in. Other than that, it's been straight mediocrity. And let's not skate past the fact that nigga has been mysteriously getting injured as soon as he starts playing bad. The game after he played bad, he don't play. That's weird. There's something weird going on there. I don't know what it is, but that can't be a quinky nigga. Every time he played bad, he all of a sudden get injured. You might check that out. Them boys in Cincinnati. Oh gosh. Y'all spent like 300 mil on 3 different players, and y'all thought it was gonna work. Now, granted, that T Higgins contract, probably, I mean, it really isn't as bad as they think it is for the Bengals. But bro, that defense, they got a little better by the end of the season. By the end of the season, they got a little better, but not good enough. Them niggas was terrible. I can't think of a worse defense. Do you understand how bad you have to be when every week, every single team is liable to score 40 points on you? Do you understand how hard it is to score 40 points? 40 points. It's 6 touchdowns. Teams are averaging 6 touchdowns against you a game. And niggas talking about some Joe Burrow. You don't have no Joe Burrow. Joe Flacco would put in a 450. What happened to my camera? Anyway, Joe Flacco would put in a 450 yards. So we can't act like Joe Burrow being there was the main issue of why the Bengals fucking sucked. Y'all suck because your defense was fucking ass. Terrible even. Garbage. Awful. Cones. On the curb come Friday. Do you understand how bad the Bengals are? Or the Bengals were this season? They let the New York Jets score 40 points on them. Now, the New York Jets are a historically bad franchise. Historically garbage franchise. So you already can calculate this alone. But adding context, they were 0-7 before they. And then hold on. Tack on the fact that this might have been the worst offense I'm knocking shit over. The worst offense that I have seen ever. The Jets, y'all got cooked by Justin Fields. I'm sorry. It wasn't Justin Fields. I don't think he was playing that game. He might have been. I don't even know. It don't matter. Y'all were getting fried by the New York Jets. Y'all let the New York Jets put up 39 points. In the context of the 2025-2026 season, that is embarrassing. Embarrassing. I don't give a damn how bad your defense is. Do you know how bad the Jets were this season? And then that's an excellent segue into that bum-ass team. I don't know what game it was. I can't remember. It don't really matter what game it was because it was damn near every game. But there was at one point where I was looking at Justin Fields' stat line, and that man had like 42. No, he had like 12 yards in the fucking fourth quarter passing. Yes. In the game against the Cleveland Browns, Justin Fields in the third quarter, I'm pretty sure into the fourth, had 12 yards passing in an interception. In the NFL game, he played 60 minutes and ended with, I think, 40 because of a Breece Hall, 30-yard pass. I mean, even the 42 or whatever the fuck he got at the end was abysmal. With 12 yards of first down +2. That's how bad Justin Fields was. That's how bad the Jets were in reality. I can't even say, you know what's funny? I can't even say Justin Fields is ass. I really can't. Because it's the Jets. Who has looked good on the Jets? I can't think of a good Jets season since they went to the AC Championship game with Mark Sanchez. And even they weren't even all that good. And then we're gonna segue that into something that Jets did that probably is gonna save. I mean, it's gonna probably lead to hopefully a decent rebuild. They traded away Sauce Gardner for 2 first-round picks. That's probably the best thing they did all season because Sauce Gardner has looked like some garbage since 2021. Garbage. First, the same thing. First season, beautiful, spectacular. After that, you know what I'm saying? He's been pretty much ass. Terrible even. Went from 1-17 to another 1-17. What does it say about you? I'm not saying it was his fault, but what does that say about you? The Colts really might have fucked themselves, getting rid of both their first-round picks for Sauce Gardner, who might not give them anything. And then they brought in old-ass Phillip Rivers. They bought in old-ass Phillip Rivers, bro. That was such a desperate play. It probably is gonna go down in history as one of the most what the fuck. They really Phillip Rivers really did play in 2025. I mean, fuck it. We're just gonna start jumping around now. As I look through each and every team, I'm just gonna start naming shit. Fucking bro, The Ravens. A Steeler fan. The Ravens being as poor as they are is not hilarious, but just very interesting. Because before the season, I thought their defense was going to be good. Their defense is pissed. And boy, howdy, was there that number 77. That nigga there? Holy shit, that backup must be garbage. That backup gotta be the worst thing you ever seen in your life. There must not be a backup. You can't tell me that the nigga that's sitting behind 77 is worse than him. What's worse than that? He can't guard anything. I don't know what it is. He literally looks like he's playing Madden right now. He looks like my old anyway though. Steam over here about to cause my shit to crash. He literally looks like my Madden lineman. Like, what are you doing? Do you not know how to guard? Did you not play football your whole life? Like, I don't get like you would really think he has no football sense based on the way he plays football. He real bad. He real bad. Like, there's been so many clips of him going, I mean, doing nothing, getting steamrolled, getting blown right the fuck past. I mean, missing his entire coverage when his coverage is not even that simple. Like, it would be different if he was getting stunted on. It's not even stunts. It's regular shit. Regular 4-man rush, and this nigga just can't handle it. You know? That shit's embarrassing. Fuck. We ain't even gonna talk about the Bills. We already know what it is. I like cookies. Fuck, we ain't even gotta talk about nothing else. I like cookies. Yeah, we gotta get to this. CJ Stroud. Boy, you got one more year. I ain't gonna lie to you before I say you a one-season wonder. One more year. Because you have looked ass since your first year. You have everybody been giving CJ a lot of grace because of that first year, but since then you've been butt juice. Let's look at it. He has not been good. Like, take away that first season, you would think he was a bust, terrible. And it makes it so much funnier because he was trying to like little bro Caleb Williams. And it's like, looking back on it, that might become one of the most, like, this picture really might become one of the most memed pictures ever. Like, this picture might go up there with crying Jordan if CJ continues on this jump. Like, I mean, talking about celebrating too early, you know, count your chickens before they hatch. Like, CJ, you might become a campfire story in a second, brother. You better lock it in. You better lock it the fuck in, because you look bad in the playoffs. You look bad in the regular season for real, but you look really bad in the playoffs. I think the reason that the Texans even got down originally was because CJ was playing so bad. And then Mills came in, got him back on track, and then CJ kind of piggybacked off that. You know? But I think they got off to a bad start because of CJ. The defense didn't change. The defense was good all season. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was stout. CJ has been the problem. Now, I will say, he has not had Tank Dell all season. And he did lose Nico Collins in the last game. And the rest of that receiving core is some bullshit. Besides the tight ends. I don't think consider that to be the part of the receiving core. But the tight ends are fine. But the rest of them niggas, they're rookies. So I can't really put too much pressure on them. But they were right? CJ, for the love of God, don't liberal nobody else ever. What else we got here? Oh, I can't believe we didn't get here sooner. Shit, I forgot about these niggas. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Let's fly. Why we not flying, y'all? Why aren't we flying? Because the Eagles is flying. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles, man. I said this at the beginning of the season that the Eagles are boring. I said that. And niggas in the comments, where, how many rings your Super Bowl, how many rings your team got? How many Super Bowl MVPs your quarterback got? Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds, dickhead. This, that, and the third. Where you niggas at? Your team and my team played the same amount of games this season. Where you niggas at? I want to hear it. I said your team was boring, your offense was boring, and guess what? Y'all got beat because y'all are boring. Your offense is boring. It was plain. It wasn't exciting. There was no type of pizzazz to your offense, and I said that. And everybody looked at me like I was crazy. And then AJ Brown said it, and then AJ Brown's the bad guy. AJ Brown not the bad guy. He was right. Now I understand that he dropped the pass. He had hella drops. This nigga was looking like me out there. I don't know what was wrong with him. But at the same time, just because he was dropping the ball don't make him any less right. Just because he stopped talking when he was getting the ball, don't make him any less right. He's still right, but you niggas don't want to accept that shit because y'all lost because of him, right? Oh, you lost because of AJ, so now everything AJ said was wrong. No, he's still right. Y'all gonna figure out that he right next year. Well, we don't know where AJ is gonna go. He could stay right where the fuck he at. But if AJ leaves and it's just Devontae again, or not again, but it's just it's just Devontae, we gonna see how well Jalen Hurts performs when it's just AJ Brown. I'm sorry, when it's just one receiver one. That's it. We gonna see, because y'all seem to think that Jalen Hurts is a god. He has shown y'all plenty of times this season that nigga is not top 5. He might not even be top 10. He's not that good. Like, I don't know why niggas think he was a game changer. He's not a game changer. He's not. Like, I don't know why niggas think he is, but he's not. I hate to be that guy, but he's not. He might have Super Bowl MVP. He had a good game that season. Sorry. He had a good game. He had a good game. That must not hear. Maybe I am. Don't care. I really don't. The nigga's not a game changer. He's not top 5, and that's okay. He's won. He's won. You know. But stop making him better. Stop trying to say he's better than what he actually is. He's not that good. You know what I'm saying? He really isn't. Put Josh Allen on the Eagles. He wins. Put Lamar Jackson on the Eagles. He wins. Put Justin Herbert on the Eagles. He wins. Because that team is that damn good. But he ain't. I'll put you like this. Jalen Hurts ain't the catalyst that make that team what it is. At all. The game he had against the Chargers, hilariously bad. Hilariously terrible. The picks that he threw, he was up to look like CJ Stroud. He was throwing bullshit. It wasn't like good coverage type. It was good coverage, obviously, but it wasn't like, disguised coverage. He was throwing dumbass shit. Deshaun Hand is sitting in the spot and he throws it right to him. He's sitting there. He was there the whole time. He didn't move. He threw right to him. Like, good defense, no doubt, but what? That nigga's top 5. Nobody who's top 5 is doing that. One of my most favorite moments from this season was fucking Jameis Winston's touchdown. And if you know what I'm talking about, you absolutely know what I'm talking about. Bro, Barnes. You know it's gonna be on tape for forever, bro. That's never gonna die. You got routed up by Jameis Winston, then shimmied out of your shocks and then he did a finger roll into the end zone, and then started doing the Motown the whatever the hell. Speaking of getting riled up, that fucking sauce play. Whew. That nigga got sauce. That nigga got sauce for game. Oh my god! That was for game, right? I was like for a 2-point conversion or some shit, right? But Sauce got sauced. Like I don't even like being corny like that, but he got fucked up on that play. He was on the ground. He was touching earth, He was like Ice Spice out there. Man, that shit was bad. And then the last team I want to talk about. Them fucking Steelers, my team. Trading away George Pickens has to be our most hilariously stupid move we've ever done ever. Especially because of the compensation we got for George Pickens. That's gonna go down as a bad trade probably. We're probably not gonna get anything like what we got or that we could have got out of George Pickens. Out of that 3rd round pick that we got, or whatever round it was. What else? Their Aaron Rodgers touch push is hilarious. I don't know what that is. I'm not like, I don't know why he even has to be on the field if he's just gonna be in the back. I mean, we did do a fake thing like one time, but whatever. That Aaron Rodgers touch push, hilarious. Fucking DK Metcalf punching the shit out of a fan. Don't know the whole story there. People had to say that their whole story. That I mean, whatever. At the end of the day, DK Metcalf punched the shit out of a fan. That's all that I you know. And it was honestly hilarious. And the guy probably deserved it, honestly. You know, people put their own little story. In reality, nobody knows. So anyway, what else? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The most hilarious thing for the Steelers this fucking season was the fact that we thought that DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin was supposed to make our offense run. I never knew why. I personally didn't understand the logic behind that when we did the trade. Didn't make sense to me then. Don't make sense to me now. Not sure why we had a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I'm not really sure why we chose to keep Cam Hayward last year when we could have got rid of him for some trade value. Start rebuilding and things of that nature. I'm not really sure why we got rid of Devin Bush. I'm not sure why. You know what? We can't get into this right now. That has been my personal favorites of this season. I think, like I said, the season has been fucking hilarious. And the Cowboys being as idiotic as possible to fucking the Bengals defense just being the worst you could possibly imagine. The Jets being 0-7. You know, I mean, you know, I didn't even talk about the Raiders, but the Raiders, I mean, it's not even funny because the Raiders are known for being bad. So anybody on the Raiders being bad isn't the crazy thing in the world. But Geno Smith, I mean, he had an all-time stinker every year. But I mean, who cares? It's the Raiders. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace.